Alrighty guys, Rob at the Off-Grid Tiny House. The batteries are sitting at 12.8 volts and about 1.5 amps going in. We've had kind of like a, well, it's a really nice day out. But one thing I found weird is on the wind turbine is when it's connected, it should be putting power into this battery, but apparently not. So maybe I gotta wait until later at night, something like that. I trimmed the excess of the survival blanket off the top of that wall finally because it was nasty. Today's actually a half day of work, and I'm gonna be staying over at the Off-Grid Tiny House tonight. Got all the windows open, so it's pretty sweet. Here is the remainder of my project I gotta do. I have to run the stovepipes and finish this off because this has to be trimmed so it can go all the way back flush to the wall. Ow. And then I gotta figure out my measurements of where the barrel stove's gonna stick out. And I've made a decision, guys. This storage thing is going because when the stove's sitting out this way, I can't have it that close to the stove or there's going to be issues. So I'm going to have to empty all this stuff out of here and get rid of that. And then the barrel stove can go in there and we'll put some fans and stuff around it, I'm sure. Uh-oh, phone call. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. That was just my dad checking in. He's just gonna chill out at home, which is cool. He deserves it. I want to show you some stuff back here. Turn the light on. A light anyway. So, what I did was, because I had the PWM just sitting here doing a whole lot of nothing, I decided to connect up the solar panels to it to bring in some extra power to the wind turbine battery. However, whatever reason, I have no solar coming in. So I don't know if something shorted or whatever, but it says I have 0 solar coming in. I do have wind turbine power coming in though, as you can see. And that's a good thing because this battery definitely needed a good top off. So the experiment tonight on the stayover, guys, is going to be when it's nighttime and I have no solar, will the turbine run throughout the night and keep my batteries topped off? And that is the big test tonight. So I want to see that and hopefully it works. Not entirely sure what's going on here in Solarville on this side of the trailer, but it is overcast, so I'm not getting a whole ton of solar. That could be one thing, but I don't know. Not entirely sure. So we'll find out. So other than that, I'm just watching TV, chilling out. I cleaned up a little bit. It is my day off, or half a day, so I don't plan on putting together the rest of the stove project as of yet. Want to take a couple of days to chill since I've been working steady, but that is the next project. I got to trim around this little collar so it fits flush against the wall. Then I got to mount one of the cement boards to the wall here, the back wall. Fasten it to the wall. Put one on the floor. Position where I want my stove to be. Get the measurements for the elbow and the piece of pipe and all that fun stuff. And then I obviously got to move this guy and possibly this guy because it might do a meltdown on my stuff. I don't know. But if it stays cool like this, guys, I think we're gonna be able to test this baby out. Now, one thing you can see now out my window is the stovepipe for the new stove. So pretty cool. Let me take the camera out here and show you. So there it is there, the turbine spinning in the back there. And this one has a really easy clean out right here at the bottom, which is cool. So that'll be interesting to see. With it being open right now, I can feel it actually drawing air as we speak without anything hooked up, which is a good thing. And this is stainless steel, guys, so it's going to outlive me by a long time. I paid a pretty penny for it, but had to have it in order to make the barrel stove work. Now, most of you guys are like, Rob, what are you doing? You could have just bought a wood stove and hooked it up. I could have, but I would have spent even more money because I still need the same setup for the wood stove, for a wood stove, no matter what, whatever it is, being it a barrel or whatever. But with the barrel stove, guys, I can throw in stuff that is massive, and I can throw it in once a night and be literally cooked out of here. So literally throw in one batch of wood in the middle of winter, and yeah, I'll be taken care of in here. So that's kind of super efficient if you ask me. It'll just cook the tiny house on one massive log and then go to town. That way I don't have to worry about cutting stuff as much, because it has a massive capacity in there. And it'll be interesting to see. So if it does get cool tonight though, I'm gonna use Old Reliable here, but I kind of like it cool. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Later.